Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your August the 11th Spiritual Principle Day in a meditation. The title of the meditation for the 11th is Harmony in Spite of Conflict. When we practice living in harmony with our world, we become wiser about choosing our battles. We learn where we can use our energy to make a difference and where we need to let go. That comes from the Living Clean book, chapter 3, Awakening to Our Spirituality. Freedom of choice is a new concept for most of us in recovery. Recovery allows us to start to make healthy choices for ourselves and to consider the consequences of those choices for everyone involved. We begin to realize that we are not the center of the universe and strive to practice goodwill. Living in harmony with the world comes easily when our interactions with others are guided by mutual respect. We may be unaccustomed to disagreeing without being disagreeable, but we can see the benefits of this approach. When we're engaged with life, disagreements and conflicts come with the territory. In recovery, we learn to navigate confrontations differently than we had in the past. None of us gets clean to be a doormat. So we've got to learn to defend ourselves and fight for our passions in principled ways. With practice, we become less impulsive in our actions and take time to decide where we want to spend our energy. One member described how he questions his own thought process. Am I championing this cause as a matter of principle or pride? Is this my battle or do I need to let go? We learn from our mistakes and those of others, and we consider the suggestions made by members of our support group more often. We grow to understand the preciousness of time. With only 24 hours in a day, we choose to find our way through conflict in ways that preserve our dignity and foster harmony. I will take a deep breath as I decide how to spend my time and energy. Today, I will choose responses that preserve my dignity and that of those around me. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Powerful meditation. How are you doing with that? Conflicts, harmony in spite of conflict. Because it's almost a guarantee that if you've been in recovery some time or maybe even new, you're going to have some conflicts, not only just within the rooms, but outside of the rooms too. And here's the thing, they're bound to happen. And the sooner that we learn how to adjust to them in a manner that shows that we have principled ways of solving disagreements, the better. It takes nothing to look on the news and see all sorts of conflicts being handled in unprincipled ways that usually end up with someone in handcuffs. And you can believe this when I say it. We can go to jail clean, right? We can go to prison clean. And we can even die clean in the sense of not having used drugs, right? So it's very important for us to remember that recovery is precious. The place where we're at today, being put in a position where we can actually make choices and the drugs are not making the choices for us, is a very beautiful, precious place to be. And in a spirit of gratitude, I can speak for myself. I cannot say for sure what you're going to do. In a spirit of gratitude, I'm going to always put my best principled self forward when it comes to resolving conflict because I'm just a little bit too sensitive to allow myself to act out in a way that I know as soon as I leave the setting, I'm going to have some serious regrets. So I try to make sure that I speak and act in a way that leaves me with fewer regrets, fewer people to add to my step 10. That's just for me. And if you talk to some people that know me, they probably can tell you of some time when I was not like that. But I have spent more time acting principled, behaving principled than those first years when I got in recovery. And it's not that things don't bother me. They do. Believe me, they do. I just remember dealing with myself afterwards when I didn't remember the spiritual principles and apply them. So I live in harmony today. I make it my business to do so. And I'm hoping that you too will find the benefit in taking a deep breath and thinking about how you're going to respond, how you're going to spend your time and your energy. As it states here, we only have 24 hours in a day. And to get the best out of that 24 hours, we need to be considerate of living in harmony in spite of conflict. I've enjoyed talking to you. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I intend to.